Something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their big. And the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Brogdon in at the 1. Mitchell dishes to Mobley. And stolen by Williams. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Garland against Brogdon. Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Okoro. Kicks it to Garland. 5 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Robert Williams. Endorse this Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
To the inside. And it's Williams finishing it off.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Mitchell outside. Outside Garland. Over to the left wing. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Outside Tatum. Back to Brown. Into the lane. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
The drive by Mitchell. A miss that time would have put him up.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Tatum finds Brown. Here's Williams, and Williams with the stuff.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Driving the lane, Williams with the block. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And stolen by Tatum. Right side Horford. Back to Brown. The 3 from Tatum. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Final.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games. For Tatum, an incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player. Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
Garland the pass to Mobley. Okoro kicks to Allen. That shot off. Great D that time from Tatum. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Boston.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Celtics passing it around. There's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Garland against Brogdon. And here's Tatum for 3. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Well, consistent catch and shoot opportunities will be available for Jason Tatum, and he makes good on it.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Brown outside. Outside Tatum. And there's the pass to Brogdon. In the corner, Horford with it. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Celtics. They lead by...
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Brogdon the pass to Brown. And he drives in. Brown jams it in.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
In the corner, it's Mobley. There's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
The deep 3 from Tatum. No good there. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
I mean, it's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Master Garland. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell kicks to Garland. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Well, Jason Tatum always working to expand his range. He might as well be in the next county.
Mitchell outside. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Williams. Austin's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
Garland against Brogdon. A drive by Garland. And Tatum pulls it down. pass to Horford. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And now a 6-point Celtic lead.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Here's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Brown the pass to Tatum. To the paint. Here's Brogdon. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Williams a screen. Tatum dishes to Williams. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but threw the foul. It'll go to the line. It's on Jared Allen.
He's such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley right side. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Garland against Brogdon. Garland, no good. Boston leading by 4. Here's Tatum. He takes it in. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, you can see the level of aggression. If Jason Tatum sees a window of opportunity to drive it, he will expose it.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. And they'll get another chance. Allen passes to Garland. Here's Okoro. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Mitchell gets it to go.
Well, this guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that. I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
17 seconds left in the first half. Outside Garland. Mitchell a screen on Brogdon to the middle and taken away by Brown. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview.
22 to Celtics 27.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Williams is out there with Gallinari, and it's Muscala in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. White inside, and no good that time. And Cleveland the other way now. And LeVert, here we go. Got a hand on it, and that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Boston on D. It's a 5-point game. Outside, Green. 5 on the clock. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Boston. For Grant Williams, Doris, he made a giant leap during his 3rd season. In your estimation, why?
Well, it's interesting, Kevin. It could be any number of things, but remember, for the 2019 draft picks like a Grant Williams, the first 2 years of their careers had major interruptions in the NBA schedule. 21-22, year 3, first normal schedule for these guys.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Boston leading by 5. And he commits the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Puts it up off the inbound.
Well, you love the activity of Karis LeVert. He's just trying to bother the offensive player and does a good job there.
Here's Wade, and Wade slams it in.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Here's LeVert. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Dishes it to Green. Driving to the basket. Out to Wade. From past the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Wade's got 5 now.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Smart passes to Muscala. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now.
Look, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
So the Celtics call timeout, their first. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Brogdon against Garland. Tatum kicks to Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. He's got 5.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Here's Mitchell. Tries to the hoop, and Tatum pulls it down.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
And an intentional foul right there. Timeout called the Cavaliers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Locked in right side. The kick out to Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Mitchell up top. He's covered by Brown. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, this feels like one of those nights for Donovan Mitchell. Everything's working.
Brogdon looking it over. Outside, Horford. There's the dish to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
That's a monster finish by one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
Garland against Brogdon. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 5 assists in the game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Garland for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Tatum passes to Brogdon. Back to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
You
have to be willing to shoulder the offensive burden. I think Jason Tatum is built for it.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Not going to go that time. And so it's Boston with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the...
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. In at small forward, in power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And here's Garland for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You can see the increasing confidence of putting the ball in Darius Garland's hand and letting him play out of pick and roll.
Brogdon kicks to Tatum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Mitchell finds Garland. Allen passes to Mitchell. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, the evolution and growth of Jason Tatum has been fun to watch. He's committed to improving, he wants nightly responsibility, and he's got such a high ceiling.
No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, the main thing here, though, guys, is just to make sure you get a 2-possession game now.
6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game. Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Brogdon outside. And Brown now atop the key. And Brown throws it down.
How fantastic is Jaylen Brown getting the position he wants deep inside, easily slams it home.
Garland against Brogdon. Garland dishes to Mobley. Okoro kicks to Mitchell. Here's Allen to the left wing. Okoro wide open. He fires. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
And the pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. Driving inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review
The previous play is under review.
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
Mitchell with it. Ogden picks him up. Passes it to Garland. Mobley kicks to Garland. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Muscala, he's checked in for Robert Williams.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Up top, Brogdon. Guarded by Garland. Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Boy, when Malcolm Brogdon is aggressive, it changes everything for this team. What a pretty pass.
And here is Mitchell. He kicks it to Garland. Lets it go with a 3. Al Horford with the rebound. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 6-point lead. Tatum passes to Brogdon. Three-pointer. Good on the triple.
Well, this is just another way that Al Horford can beat you. He has turned himself into a quality three-point shooter.
There's Garland. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First free throw is good, and that brings them within 8. Both free throws good from Garland.
I think, guys, you have to love the confidence Darius Garland brings to the game. This guy acts decisively. He's a quick decision maker. Even though he's young, he's not afraid to lead.
Brogdon the pass to Tatum. Outside, Horford. From the arc. Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The 3 from Garland. They get it again. Allen dishes to Mitchell. Shoots over Brown, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Gets the first, and that turns the lead to 6.
Well, the physical gifts of Isaac Okoro are evident. Now it's about what are my best skills and what can help me become a real rotation player in the NBA.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Brogdon outside. Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Here's Mitchell with the drive. Count it!
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Possession ball game, down the stretch, always plenty of pressure. Now can Jaylen Brown knock down a free throw? Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Six seconds left in the game. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's...
down low, they'll have to get a little creative.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the 1. And for Cleveland, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3. And the basket's good off the assist from Garland.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Here's Mitchell.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
And the first one at the line is good.
Donovan Mitchell, the combo guard, continues to impress. An all-star caliber talent with a tremendous drive. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Garland finds Mobley. Bane against Mitchell. Four on the clock. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Jackson. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Inside, here's Adams. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This is where Adams feasts. Get him the ball in his spots, and he does the rest.
Over to the left wing from deep, Mobley. And the basket's good off the assist from Garland.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Now here's Morant. He's got 6.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Mitchell misses.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
The shot, no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
So it's the Grizzlies now, after the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Over Bane. Back to Mitchell. He takes it in, and he can't jam it through.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. The 3. The rebound by Allen. The Cavs trailing. 1:14 left in the first. To the middle. And it's Allen who slams it home.
One of the cases where height failed to tell you the whole story.
Morant against Garland. Morant, the pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Cavaliers with a rebound. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. And finished off by Garland.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot.
Oh, wow.
Wait a second. With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Garland, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Nice finish by Donovan Mitchell. If you're the defense, you have to get back in a hurry and match up.
Outside Morant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
Garland for three. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Plenty of offense in this closely contested. Man, it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Okoro at the three with Mobley at the four. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center position. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Pass to Okoro. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
Morant, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Outside Mitchell. Out to Garland. Pass to Mobley. The three from Mitchell hits the trifecta. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
And there's a pick. Morant with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And there's Bane. That one's good. The assist by Morant. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both. Woo! He got a clean look and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Outside Bane. He shoots. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. Morant against Garland. And it's Morant off the drive.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Outside Mitchell. To the inside. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. Wide open. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Outside Morant. Shot from the wing. From deep, Bane. Cavaliers with a rebound. Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Pass to Okoro. Outside Garland. Back to Okoro. 6 on the shot clock. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Brooks, right side. Jackson finds Brooks. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Cavaliers leading. Down low. Mobley outside. Out to Garland. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Doesn't go for him. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers.
With the score, your Cavaliers 33, the Grizzlies 25.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
On the court for Memphis, we've got Luke Kennard. Also, Tyus Jones out there. Brandon Clark out there with John Conchar. And it's Aldama in at the power forward position. Back to LeVert, all alone. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
A good shooter with a smooth stroke. LeVert's ability to hit shots can take him very far in this league.
They set the screen. Jones, the pass to Kennard. For 3. Jones misses.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Osman. Banked it in off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Cavalier lead.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
LeVert goes against Jones. Pass to Wade. Here's Osman. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Here's Kennard. Nails it from 3. Kennard's got 5 points in the quarter.
When Kennard is that set up, he almost can't miss. Such a skilled shooter.
Here's LeVert, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Here's Osman, defended by Kennard. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Back to Osman from outside the arc. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Pass to Kennard. And there's the screen. Goes up on the wing. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Aldama. And he makes it on the layup.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
For Cleveland, they've gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Pass to Wade. Lopez with it. Outside. Green. Osman on the wing. LeVert outside. And he jams it home with authority.
And B.A., if you let him, he will do damage.
No resistance, you pay.
The defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
Here's Kennard. And it's off from three-point range. Cleveland has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Here's Wade. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
You love the way Robin Lopez just goes after those missed shots. That's where he can do damage.
Jones in the post, covered by Lopez. Oh, Clark with the slam.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. On the wing, Green. Back to Osman. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Osman's got 9.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Jones, the pass to Kennard. The leaner. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
To the paint. Lopez with it. Pass to Wade. Back to Lopez. Osman on the wing. He gets it off. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Robin Lopez, Jetty Osman out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Danny Green, and it's Wade in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Green. Kennard with the rebound.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Pass to Osman. Oh, it's stolen. Clark against Lopez. Now Kennard. There's a screen. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The pump fake from Kennard is smartly done. Can't get a clean look, but gets a foul.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Steven Adams checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Aldama. Brooks, he's checked in for Conchar. And it's Ja Morant in for Jones. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
And he commits the intentional foul. Bain, he's checked in for Kennard. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Morant against Garland. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Unloads. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Morant against Garland. Morant with the slam!
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Here's Mitchell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Steven Adams.
Pushing the action, Donovan Mitchell has an innate ability to make people foul him.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
They get it back. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Okoro. Outside Garland. Mobley, a screen on Morant. And another miss by Cleveland. Memphis shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. The shot no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Mobley outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And an intentional foul right there.
His second 14 foul.
1:58 left to play in the fourth quarter. Garland for 3. Buries it from 3. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
And he gets that one.
Hard to overstate Morant's shooting ability. It just comes natural to him.
Morant against Garland. Pass to Okoro. Outside Garland. Back to Okoro. The 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Outside Bain. And here's Jackson. Jackson the screen from deep. Bain sends it home from three-point land.
Wow, what range from Bain!
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Cavaliers.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Donovan Mitchell.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And they'll get another chance. Pass to Jackson. Morant against Garland. Shot clock at 6. And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
He is a scoring machine right now, but he needs more support from his teammates if they want to win this one.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. A clean win.
you this should be an interesting game. Both teams boast a lot of depth and could try out some very creative lineups tonight.
Yeah, and it's whatever it takes to break the other team. It's about playing chess out there, and so there's going to be a lot of different moves. I can't wait to see what the coaches pull out.
Yeah, the adjustment's a fascinating part of the NBA.
Oh, my goodness, man. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Brogdon looking it over. Outside Tatum. Misses the three. Now Adams. Pass to Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A tough cover in there. Jackson Jr. can post you. He can face you up. He can finish with either hand.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Brogdon against Morant. Here's Brown. And good coming on the... Assist by Brogdon.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Now here's Morant. And he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Brogdon kicks to Tatum. Here's Horford. Traps in the tray.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Here's Morant. Pass to Bane. Adams with the screen on Brown. Bane for three. Rebound by Williams. Boston's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Williams.
Look, that was good defense, but Brown, he's just too good and just continues all the way through.
Here's Morant. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I spoke with the Celtics head coach a little bit ago. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And it's Brown missing.
I thought he had that all shown up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core?
Ooh, what a slam!
Oh, my.
What a slam!
Gracious.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Bane sets the screen for Morant. Takes the three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Brogdon the pass to Brock. Back to Brogdon. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Jackson down low. Tatum on him. Bane passes to Jackson. Rebounded by the Celtics. It's tipped. Here's the pass to Bane. Jacks up a 3. Goes back up. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
At the line, Robert Williams. At the line with one.
Celtics trail by 4. Up top, Brogdon. Guarded by Morant. Bain against Brown. And the rejection by Jackson. Brooks dishes to Jackson. Back to Brooks. It's Morant in the corner. Shoots over Brogdon. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Morant's got 12.
It's been all about Ja tonight. He can score in so many different ways.
And so it's... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. Here's Tatum. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Grizzlies have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Brogdon. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Brogdon kicks to Tatum. And there's the drive. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Brogdon against Morant. Good D by Brogdon. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Brown the pass to Tatum. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Jackson. Williams with the block. Brown feeling out a bit. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Celtics. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
Here's Brown. It's hauled in by Adams. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. Here's Brooks. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Just 5 to shoot. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And again, Boston with the triple.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from mid-range.
Morant against Brogdon. And Morant throws it down. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Tatum kicks to Brown. No good from outside. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Brogdon finds Horford. Back to Brogdon. Brown with it. Driving in. Williams trying to break free. They get it back. Back to Tatum. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Williams. And at last they get one to fall.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
It's Morant with the drive.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Brown, good.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
Morant against Brogdon. And then Morant slams it in.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
And here's Morant. Rebound by Williams. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
A multi-talented swingman. Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. It's the Celtics leading by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Brogdon in at the point. That's the Boston 5.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Brooks finds Adams. Out to Brooks. Now Jackson. Back to Brooks. Passes it to Morant. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Horford with the rebound. Boston leading by 4. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. White the pass to Muscala. Out to Gallinari. The dish to White. And there's the feed to Muscala. Outside Williams. Inside. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Kennard on the wing. Back to Clark. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Muscala. Nice ball movement by Boston. Williams finds Muscala. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look. Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school, the Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Jones kicks to Kennard. They grab their own miss, and Clark is right there.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Williams for 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Wide open shot is on the money. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Gallinari. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Consistent at looking to score. Gallinari knows how to put pressure on defenders and earn that call.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Mike Muscala. Jason Tatum comes in for Williams. Brown, he's checked in for Derek White. And Brogdon subbed in for Marcus Smart. Here's Morant. Rebound, Boston. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Tatum dishes to Gallinari. Morant against Brogdon. Gallinari, a screen on Morant. Pocket 6. Gallinari finds Brogdon. The kick out to Brown. Gallinari outside. A 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bain, no good. Celtics leading by 11. Here's Brown. Here he goes. Brown jams it in.
Say it with your chest, young fella. Jaylen Brown with the strong finish.
Here's Morant. And Boston with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Gallinari on the wing. Back to Tatum. Got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Boston Celtics. 13 points up at the end of the period. They kept the tip. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And finished off by Brown.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Morant drives in, and then Morant slams it in.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Brogdon finds Horford. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Jackson, whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And you can see the strength that Jackson has added to that huge frame. He is turning into a monster.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Tatum passes to Brogdon. Morant with the steal. Down low, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Horford's got the ball. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Shoots from 14. Over in the corner, Williams. Pulls up on the wing. And that one goes long.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Bane with the bucket.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Tatum with a screen on Morant. Brogdon kicks to Horford. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Using his athleticism on the boards. Got to put a body on Brown or this will happen.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take the lead? Got to see.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
Boston making a switch here. Smart's checked in. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Bane with the screen on Smart. Bane passes to Morant and taken away by Brown. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And Horford wide open. He shoots. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics. Morant surveying the D. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Boston leading by 9. And here's Tatum for 3. And the Celtics another 3. One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place right now a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism factor.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically go to the guys that can do it all, and those are the wing players. They can guard smalls, they can guard bigs, they can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them.
Smart finds Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Over Bane. Misses off the right iron. The Grizzlies trail by 12.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Celtics.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Jason Tatum.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Here's Bane. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tatum with it. Just 5 on the clock. For the 3. So we see Boston get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage, and they're built. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
The start.
And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5. Now here's Mitchell. No good there, and Boston going the other way now. Outside Tatum. Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. It's stolen by Garland. Here's Mitchell. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, some solid defense from Brogdon. Tatum with a screen. Brown passes to Williams. Here's Tatum. The rebound by Allen.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Allen can't get it to go. Boston on offense.
Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
The finish! Oh, and Mitchell powers it home!
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Outside Tatum. From deep. Boston, no good that time either. Yeah, Doris, if you're anywhere in the northeast portion of the U.S., you're going to see a lot of Boston jerseys.
Well, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, they all adopt the Celtics as their hometown team. But here's what's even more impressive, BA. Go to any NBA city, any of the other 29 cities, and you are going to see Celtic green jerseys. That is a fan base that travels well.
The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Brogdon. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Inside. Here's Okoro. Horford covering. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Boston trailing. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Tatum. Horford outside. Kick out to Brown. Uncovered. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. Now here's Brown. On the wing, Tatum. Five to shoot. Launches a three. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
You see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
Gallinari, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Well, the pump fake by Danilo Gallinari gets that defender to bite, and now he gets to the free throw line.
And he sinks the second.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot, and was a nice signing by Boston.
And Okoro gets it to go.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
White, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside Garland. And a miss there on the triple. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Gallinari pulls it in. White for three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that does it for the first quarter. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Smart and White make up the backcourt. Mike Muscala out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Williams in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now here's Mitchell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Mike Muscala. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Knocks it down from distance.
Well, just tremendous quickness and great release by Danilo Gallinari. Catch and shoot is easy money for him.
Here's Mitchell. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, they really need to double team him.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
Now here's Gallinari. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Mobley. Mitchell against White. Pass to Allen. Now here's Garland. The three is up. The rebound, Celtics. White with it, picked up by Allen. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Derek White saying it's not just the big fellas who've got some hops. I can put it down. Yes, sir.
Mobley, a screen on Smart. Pass to Okoro. Mobley outside. Clock at 6. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. The size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Smart passes to Gallinari. That three's off the mark. The Cavaliers leading. Down low. Here's Allen. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
Smart outside. Outside White. Gallinari, the pass to Smart. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. And Muscala with the slam.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 9. And Mitchell with the slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Smart outside. Pass to Williams. White on the wing. The 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Allen on the wing. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's LeVert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
When you think about Karis LeVert, to me, he's a proven scorer in this league already. Absolutely has a knack for getting to the cup and can create room for himself in the mid-range.
Good on the second one. And when you look at LeVert, he's been hindered by injuries throughout his career, Doris.
There's no doubt. In his first 6 seasons, he only had 1 campaign in which he played more than 58 games. The guy has had multiple injuries. He just hasn't been able to catch a break. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Wade. Here's Osman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Up top, Tatum. Green covering. Williams in the post. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Personal foul. First team foul.
41 seconds left in the first half of this one. Tatum with a screen. From the arc. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
This guy's so effective from downtown. Jason Tatum knows he has the green light. He's so comfortable from range.
Now here's LeVert. Pass to Wade. Green with the ball. Pounded by Tatum. Clock at 4. And stolen by Williams. Here's Brown. Here's Horford. No good with a layup. And we're through the first half of play here.
17. The Cavaliers. 21. And get ready for the Jabberwockies.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. Now here's Tatum. And the layup is good off the glass. Tatum's got 5.
Jason Tatum committed to adding strength and adding weight, and now the ability to finish through contact so evident.
Okoro on the wing. Pass to Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. Shoots over Brown. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Brown, driving in. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Allen. And Cleveland shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Okoro lays it up and banks it in. He's got 5.
Wow, playing with no fear. Okoro puts it on the deck, makes it happen.
Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. From deep. Donovan Mitchell with a board.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Pass to Allen. And here's Garland. Here's Okoro, hounded by Tatum. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And the shot is good by Garland.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
Horford, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Brown against Mitchell. Outside Garland. Outside for Mitchell. The 3 from Okoro. Boston with a rebound. And how about Jaylen Brown doors? Becoming an offensive monster.
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
Here's Okoro. He's got 5. Mitchell finds Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Mobley down low. Horford covering. Mobley, no good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Williams passes to Brown. Here he goes. Oh, rejected by Allen.
But Jared Allen, a rim protector at its finest. What a block.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Mobley, a screen on Brown. Garland for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
At the line for 2 shots. Timeout, Cleveland. It's time for some t-shirts. Make some noise, fans. Give a big round of applause for Celtics Entertainment.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 11. And he drives in, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Tatum. Puts up a three. That shot off. And it's Cleveland the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Brown.
This is when it gets scary for defenses because Donovan Mitchell is comfortable, he's in rhythm, and he's torching the defense right now.
Now here's Brogdon. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Connects from downtown.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Garland against Brogdon. Garland, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Brogdon. Mobley grabs the board. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple. And now an 8-point Cleveland lead.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
The third quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 8. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Brogdon in at the point. That's the Boston 5. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They're leading by 8. Here's Mitchell. Garland against Brogdon. And finished off by Garland.
How fast off the floor is Darius Garland? Just showing you that tremendous leaping ability.
Outside Tatum. There's the three. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And here's Mitchell. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brogdon. Rejected by Allen. Now here's Mitchell. Now here's Garland. Mobley, a screen on Brogdon. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Tatum, a screen on Garland. Pass to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Tatum's got 11 in the second half.
Well, consistent catch-and-shoot opportunities will be available for Jason Tatum, and he makes good on it.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Mitchell against Brown. Back to Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
You get the sense that a little bit of pressure makes Donovan Mitchell elevate his game. Under duress, the shot clock, no problem.
Offensive rebound. And Horford powers it home.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Counted from distance. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
Pass to Brown. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Brogdon from outside, and they get it back. Horford right side. And here's Brown for three. Can't hit that one. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Outside Garland. Here's the three. It's another three for Cleveland.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Cavaliers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Donovan Mitchell.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Garland, no good. Mitchell against Brown. Over Mitchell. And he sinks out of it, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him. His pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Pass to Okoro. Outside for Mitchell. Fires the three. Pure from three-point range. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Now Brogdon. From deep three-point range. No good. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road.
to start this one off. But before we do, let's get a last-second report from David Aldridge. So Memphis will get the first possession. A look at Cleveland's starting group. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. Now here's Bane. And it's Morant missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Okoro passes to Garland. Mitchell up top, guarded by Bane. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Shoots the 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding.
Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss by John Morant. The rebound by Steven Adams. Now here's Brooks, guarded closer. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Morant against Garland. Mitchell outside.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight is always 20/20. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games.
Now here's Morant. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Mobley the pass to Allen. Cleveland moving the ball around. And here is Okoro. Mitchell dishes to Okoro. Clock at 4. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Mobley. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Memphis ball. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Morant. And he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Morant. Garland kicks to Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Garland against Morant. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and a dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Morant surveying the D. On deep. Stolen by Garland. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell, lifting off the floor for a slam.
Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Now, here's Mitchell. Up top, Garland. Guarded by Bane. Shot clock at 5. Here's Allen. Now the pass to Mobley. Allen's shot is off.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And a wide open look for Payne. He nails it, but we're tied up.
Nice job by Desmond Bane showing the quickness to stop and pop.
Garland against Morant. Garland, no good. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Bane kicks to Brooks. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jackson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Allen. Passes it to Okoro. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. John Morant has been leading.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies, your
and if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
On the court for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Bane. Here's Morant. The 17-footer goes down. Morant's got 10.
Defensively, you want to stop Morant's penetration. He knows that, and he settles for the mid-range pop.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. No good on the 3. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3.
And Morant throws it down.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Mitchell passes to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Going inside, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. Now here's Morant. He's got 12.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Mitchell against Bane. The try by Mitchell. Here's Allen. Pass to Okoro. Garland feeling it out a little bit. To the paint, Mobley. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 4 assists in the game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Morant. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
I appreciate the versatility of Mitchell's game. He can get you a little of everything on the floor, not just a lot of points.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Okoro following the score by Memphis.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy. Great pass to set your man up with a high-percentage look.
Cavaliers trailing. Mitchell looking it over. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
A dynamic offensive talent. Mitchell is especially intelligent at knowing how to get to his spots and execute.
Now here's Morant. 19 points in the game. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Here's Garland, picks one up.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And so here's Memphis. The Cavaliers making the shot. And finished off by Morant.
That was a clever move, slicing his way past the taller defender and finishing with some flavor.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And how about that instant response? Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket. Now here's Morant. He's got 24.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Garland the pass to Mitchell. And he elevates with a slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
On that play right there, you see Mitchell's impressive speed and body control in the open court.
Morant outside. Outside for Jackson. Looking for Garland. He gets it there. Here's Mobley. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Donovan Mitchell.
The Grizzlies, 31. The Cavaliers, 32.
First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
We've got Luke Kennard. He's out there with Jones. And it's Aldama in at the power forward. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Now here's Wade for 3. Hands it from downtown. Wade's got the first bucket of the third here for the Cavs. You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly back. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes.
Jones against LeVert. And Jones sends it back. There's the drive. Green with the block.
Good shot blocker for his size. Danny showing great timing right there.
LeVert with a wide open look. They kick it out to Green. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Kennard for 3. It's good from long range.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
LeVert the pass to Green. Back to LeVert. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Pass to Kennard. There's the screen. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
A knockdown shooter with excellent range. Kennard gives your offense the floor spacing it needs.
And the NBA has favored three-point shooting here as of late,
which has made players like Luke Kennard very valuable in the process, GA. The lefty stroke of Kennard is a thing of beauty, and he shoots the three ball with such confidence.
Here's Osman. The offensive rebound. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Jones kicks to Kennard. For the lead. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Outstanding decision. Kennard is getting better and better at creating offense for himself.
LeVert against Jones. Back to LeVert. Out to Wade. The pass to LeVert. Releases. It's rebounded by Memphis. And it's Memphis on the break. In the corner, Kennard with it. Buries the long-range jumper. And it's a 6-point Memphis lead.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart, but the shots are going down.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
1:27 left in the third quarter of the game. Kennard on the wing. Shoots. And it's Clark with the jam.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
LeVert finds Green. Here's Lopez. Wade on the wing. Takes a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wade's got 8.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Jones. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passes to Kennard. Driving inside. Jones for 3. And the Grizzlies get it back. Aldama passes to Clark. Here's Aldama. Clark into the lane. Pass to Concha. A 3-ball. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Green taking his time here. Here's Osman. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Grizzly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, in at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Morant outside.
What's the roll?
Driving in. Here's Kennard. And it's good. 2 points.
Love the execution. John Morant is big time at breaking down the defense in these sets.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And one other thing, I love how comfortable they are looking to operate from mid-range. And no qualms about taking those wide-open jumpers.
And here's Morant after Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep. Pass to Kennard. Latrey. The offensive rebound. Morant outside. Fires to the hoop. And Morant throws it down.
With the ball on the string, Ja Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Mitchell outside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now here's Morant. Now Kennard. Outside Jackson. Back to Kennard. Jackson finds Kennard. And the dunk by Jackson.
He's a smooth athlete. Even on a straight dunk, you can see Jaren's ease of movement in the air.
Morant against Garland. Kicks it out to Allen. The pass to Okoro. Mobley against Jackson. A wide open look here for Garland. Another three for Cleveland.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Here's Morant. Adams outside. Garland against Morant. The high post shot, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Outside Garland. Oh, and they take the lead. Garland's got 8 here in the quarter.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
And it's Morant missing.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Now, here's Mitchell. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jaren Jackson.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. They trail by 3. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Kennard. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Mitchell. Grizzlies making the shot. And it's Morant with the rebound.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Garland against Morant. Money!
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now here's Morant.
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Mitchell outside. He dishes it to Allen. Yes!
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Fires the three. Off target from downtown. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with the
Thanks for tuning. And we've got a pair of teams tonight that put a major emphasis on rebounding, Richard.
Yeah, when you look at the glass work, it is all about pride and effort. Look, no team that stresses rebounding wants to lose the battle on the boards.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Brogdon in at the point. Tatum finds Horford. Just 5 on the clock. Brogdon from outside fires in the triple.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Moran against Brogdon. And he parries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Horford, and Horford powers it home.
Clever play by Tatum, drawing the attention to him only to give it away.
Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Takes a three. Hits a three-pointer.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Now here's Tatum. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on the show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Tatum a screen on Morant. Outside Tatum. Horford outside. Morant against Tatum.
Jason Tatum still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Jason Tatum.
So he gets them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Brogdon against Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
And then Morant with the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Bam. Sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Brown. Yep, that one goes.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. And that one's good. Morant.
I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Brogdon with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. Brogdon against Bane. Here's Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Outside, Brown. Takes it inside, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he can get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And that is why you want the ball in Brogdon's hands, running your offense.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. There's the triple. Fires the three. And here's Morant outside. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Misses the three. Outside Tatum. Second left, and it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again.
The previous play is under review.
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics? Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Defenses have tried to figure out a way to stop Morant's drive, but his agility and strength ensures that he's always going to get a shot.
Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Here's Morant driving to the basket, and then Morant with the jam!
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Brown finds Tatum. Back to Brown. Outside for Brogdon. Outside Tatum. 6 to shoot. And finished off by Tatum.
So agile on the drive. When Tatum puts it on the deck, man, he is a major problem.
Outside Morant, beyond the arc. Hauled in by Brown. Boston has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And then Morant with the jam!
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Williams, a screen on Bane. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Brooks. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Morant into the lane. Morant with the slam!
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Morant against Brogdon. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Morant with a defensive effort. Memphis trailing here. He's feeling it. That one's wide left.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Tatum passes to Horford. Here's Brown. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
And here's Morant outside. And it's Morant again missing. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second.
First personal foul.
Here's Brogdon. Tatum, a screen on Morant. Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
Morant with the slam!
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Williams, a screen on Bane. Here's Brown. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Steven Adams.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. There's a minute 12 left in the second. Jones, the pass to Kennard. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Celtics ball.
Boston's gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Brogdon against Jones. There's Tatum with the three. Knocks it loose. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
He hits the second from the line. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Jones, the pass to Kennard. They set the pick. Chops one in from the wing. 40 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Jones against Brogdon. Jones, the pass to Kennard. Clark with a screen on Brogdon. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kennard.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Smart passes to Gallinari. With one on the clock. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Boston Celtics up by a healthy 8 points at the... Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the floor for Boston. Smart and White make up the backcourt. Mike Muscala out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Williams in at the 3.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Uses the glass on the layup.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
White against Kennard. Clark with a screen on White. Kennard. The rebound by Muscala.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Gallinari against Kennard. Muscala, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Takes the three, and there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul of the game.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
He had to know that call was coming. You can't treat another guy like a jungle gym out there.
Up top, White. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Shot clock at 6. Back to Gallinari. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Kennard outside. And he banks in the layup. Kennard's got 5 points in the quarter. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Smart outside. Outside Gallinari. Aldama grabs the board. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. From downtown, Memphis the rebound. Clock at 6. From behind the arc. And Kennard with the 3. And now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Tatum a screen on Bane. Brown passes to Tatum. Kick out to Brown. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And Boston has possession. 2-point game. Tatum from long range. The shot off that time. Memphis has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter.
Hey, guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Tatum a screen on Morant. The kick to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew.
Brooks from outside. And again, it's Memphis with a 3. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Greg.
Oh, no question, BA. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Puts one up from 19. And it's Morant missing.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
It's Brown on the wing. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And now a 5-point Boston lead.
One of the premier scoring wings in the NBA. Jaylen Brown is at it again.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Smart's checked in for Brogdon. The drive by Morant.
They'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Morant against Smart. Outside Tatum. Oh, the swat by Adams. Morant with it. Guarded now by Smart. Outside Morant. Jacks up a 3. That shot is off. And Boston going the other way now. Tatum from long range. And again, Boston with the triple.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
And here's Morant. He's got 31, and that's an intentional foul.
Marcus Smart. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for your Grizzlies, John Morant.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
You know John Morant, such a dynamic guard. This combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. He's now hit 6 threes in this game. Knows he has the green light to fire away. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Pass to Brown. Now Tatum, 6 on the shot clock. Williams in the post. Adams is there. Williams misses. Memphis has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Bane, the pass to Morant. Jackson with a screen on Brown. From deep, Bane. And the three-pointer goes. Bane's got his first 3 points of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Ja Morant grabs a miss. Memphis has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Brooks finds Morant. On the take. Back to Brooks. Pass to Morant. To the inside. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Here's Smart. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
The offensive rebound. Smart. Second shot opportunity. Tatum against Morant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
And he's good on the second.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Now Morant. There's the drive. Smart grabs the miss.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Tatum passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
It's an evolving portion of Tatum's game, which is scary that he's still evolving, but it's becoming a staple.
Left side, Morant. Outside Bane. Jackson with a screen on Brown. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Jackson.
Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
Smart passes to Tatum. The shot comes out. defensively by Brooks. Here's Bane. He nails it, and we're tied. He's got 5 points now this quarter.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Smart finds Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown!
In the clutch, Brown is someone you rely on, and he knows how to find his team points in a hurry.
And here's Morant outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. And it's Brown off the drive. Ja Morant grabs a miss.
Try to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Outside Tatum. The kick out to Williams. Back to Tatum. No, it falls!
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign 10 buckets on this guy.
Can they tie it? Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics.